when you ain't got no weed. It seems about the time you really need to get high, get full, you know, get blasted. You be singing that high, it really lasted. Rolling around, trying not to get popped by the boys, the pigs, the rollers, the cops, pulling up the ones.
Hey there, so that Umbrella Guy and Little Umbrella Girl are back, following up their smash hit for a third comic adventure, Hunt the Littlest Umbrella. We're talking 40 pages of all ages, classic horror goodness with humor and, yeah, a little bit of Lovecraftian goodness sprinkled on top.
I got a joint, man.
Oh, wow. All right.
Hey, come on. Light it up. Let's get Chinese eyes, man.
Hey, you want to get high, man?
This how they do. They got wooden balls, man.
I got a joint here, man. I've been saving for a special.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of the guns and pumps and explode into space. I like smoking lightning. Heavy metal thunder, racing with the wind, and the feeling yeah, gotta go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. Like a true nature's child, we were born to be wild. We can climb so high, I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild. Get the motor running. Head out on the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way. Yeah, gotta go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. And let the true nature shine. We were born to be wild. We can climb so high. I never born to be wild. Born to be wild.
got a thing for marijuana. Surrounds me like a sauna. When I get with you, I wanna tell the world how much I love ya.
I am a cannabis man. Got a joint in each of my hands. Mexican or Panama red. This true love will never end. Oh, how I love you. Marijuana, marijuana. Oh, how I love you. Marijuana, marijuana.
I'm in love with marijuana. Makes me feel just like an iguana. I know I like you like no other. In the morning, I'm always looking for you,
I
man.
am a cannabis man. Once again, got the grass in the back of my van. Colombia, North Sensimilla. I can't wait to feel ya. Oh, how I love you. Marijuana, marijuana. Oh, how I love you. Marijuana, marijuana.
I'm in lust with marijuana. Feel it in my balls, man. So many kinds of this skunky mama. She is my prima donna.
I am a Mary Jane man. Smoke a bong or aluminum can. Let's light up this giant spliff. Roll them up, we'll hotbox it. Oh, how I love you. Marijuana, marijuana.
You have smoked yourself retarded.
Man,
Welcome. Oh man, that was good stuff.
yeah, I like that new intro.
Marijuana. It's catchy. It gets
Catchy,
stuck in your head.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the Highstream. I am good stuff right here. We have Belmont and our special guest. We have Mrs. Chubb. What's going on? Thank you for showing up.
Thank you for inviting me. It's 6 a.m. here. So if I pull under my desk, don't be surprised. If
Okay,
I
yeah.
start snoring, just ignore it.
Well, we really appreciate you taking time out of your early morning to hang out with us. We do appreciate that. Thank
Pleasure.
you. So we got some good stuff lined up for tonight. We've got
Yes.
we've got some videos that are pretty cool. Of course, we have the sexy pot girls, which we have every week. This
Always.
week we have. Oh yeah, we always have that. I mean, you can't go without that, right? Got to have the sexy chicks. But we also have a really cool animated. It's called the Drug Master Debaters. So
Drug Master Debaters.
yeah, it's pot debating meth. So yeah, that's good stuff.
Can't
And
wait
we
to
have
see
some-
that.
We have some other videos lined up as well, but we also have a couple of topics tonight. And
Yep.
I think we're also going to talk about Mary Boys, if I'm thinking correctly. So yeah, let's do you want to jump in saying hi to the chat?
Yes, who we got in here?
Right. So I think I have to be logged in for that.
Huh?
I have your Mary Boys the Indiegogo pulled up here.
Cool, thanks. Yeah, I've got the actual first two issues.
We got
Okay.
So yeah, so a lot of people have been. We've had a lot of new backers, and we've been shipping these out straight
That's
away.
awesome.
So yeah.
Very cool.
And it's only 10 pages until the new issue is finished.
Oh,
After
nice.
almost a year, yeah. Or has it? Yeah, it's been almost a year, like literally 2 weeks more. And yeah, then it's the formatting, printing,
Yeah.
and fulfilling.
Very cool. All right. Yeah, let's say hello to the
Awesome.
chat, and then we'll get into all kinds of good stuff.
we got Dark Gift up in here.
What's going on, Anthony? Thank you for showing up.
Wait, he called you a ginger.
I think he was talking to Gingerton.
I think he's
Gingerton.
talking to you, actually. Don't you got red hair?
I do have red hair. I do.
So
I don't know that he
he's talking
was,
to you.
though. Maybe he was. Who knows?
I don't know. We'll ask him.
Oh, he said Yo Good Stuff up here. So then, yeah, Yo Ginger was probably for Gingerton.
We got General Piggy.
Welcome, General. Who else we got? Who all was up in here?
We got Gingerton, like you said.
Yeah, Gingerton. What's up, man?
I guess
I said, let's
talking
get Chinese eyes. He said it helps that he's 50% Chinese.
I thought he was talking about our guest. I was like, what?
I don't think so.
Oh, we got Courtney up in here.
What's going on, Courtney? Thank you for showing up. Who else we got?
I've seen a couple other people lurking.
Yep,
I see Odin.
Welcome, Odin. Thank you for showing up. And put a Dark Gifts big comment there. Leave my door alone. You see that? Yeah. No, not that one.
Gigi the Ginger. You got a long one? Oh, here it is. Whose dog is that? Good Stuff?
That was my dog. Sorry, I was trying to get him to be quiet there. Yeah,
Just
that's
you know what?
Crazy. Earlier today, I'd seen a tweet where Anthony had put out that he had received the Lightbringer packages, and they were stacked out in front of his house. And somebody, I can't remember who it was, pointed out that he needed his door painted and needed to sweep the leaves off of the porch and all kinds of shit. I just thought it was pretty funny. So I had mentioned that I had seen his packages today outside of his door that needed painted. So
You're checking out his package?
I sure was. Who wouldn't?
He's a rock star. Last time he was on, he was playing that Duran Duran song, "Come Undone."
Oh yeah,
live.
Yep, I remember that. That was good.
Yep.
I remember that. So, one of our topics that we were going to talk about today.
What is it?
Hold on.
Oh yeah, pot in the UK, right?
Yeah. Is it legal? Is it legal in the UK?
Can you
In
buy
short, it isn't. You can buy it. It isn't legal.
Yep. Yeah, it seems pretty strict too, to be honest with you. I was looking, it says a maximum of 5 years in prison just being caught with it. And then,
I haven't heard of anyone even being prosecuted for using. If you're producing, a few years ago there was a funny story from the local area about a guy who he was running a farm, and he played electrician, and he electrocuted himself.
Oh wow, that's not good.
And died. But the joke was that he got caught, but he wasn't charged.
Yeah.
Because he died.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was like a life sacrifice to deliver. So yeah, there are like little farms all over the place, really. I get the stuff for free. I don't even ask where it comes from, and that includes some, Californian strains and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, it's very easy to get it. I have not heard of anyone being charged for possession or using the herb. So theoretically, yes, it's illegal. In practice, you can smell it everywhere in the streets, sometimes even on the bus.
So it's illegal, but they don't really enforce it a whole lot.
Yeah, so they are not enforcing it. The police here are very strained as it is, and they just, they decided not to waste their time on that and go after, internet offenders instead. Like somebody's feelings got hurt, so they reported to the police.
I've seen that. That's actually real?
I couldn't believe my eyes, but yes, unfortunately, yes, it's
Thought police.
It's
That's the
just
thought police.
yeah,
That is
yeah. So that's what
crazy.
they're wasting their time on now, instead of catching people who just try to
Yeah.
either chill or kill some physical pain, or all sorts of applications. And I have actually brought my little baby here. I'm not a smoker. I don't smoke cigarettes, and I don't enjoy smoking as such. So what I have bought about 2 years ago, a vaporizer. Have you ever used that?
Once.
Yes.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that? I love it.
It's a little weird for me, but it's pretty cool. It's different.
Yeah. There is no smoke. Yeah.
There's no smoke. That's the different
Right.
part. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a vapor. Yeah, I like them for the. It's easy to conceal. Like certain ones don't have a
Absolutely. Yeah.
smell.
The smell won't give you away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because I don't like the smoke and all that, I just use the vaporizer. I can take it anywhere. It's small. It's discreet. Very easy to clean. It's magnetic. This one is a Black Mamba. It's got a little cool light when it comes on. Yeah.
That's cool.
You made it yourself? You saying?
No, I just bought it from.
I was gonna say. I was like, "Whoa, you crafting that yourself?"
No.
I was like, "What's
From,
going on over there?"
Vape Elevate COUK for 30 quid, which is like I don't know, $35. Which is, I think, quite reasonable. We do have a head shop, literally 10 minutes away from our home. They sell all the necessary paraphernalia, but obviously they say it's for tobacco smoking. Everybody knows it's not. Okay. So when I worked in there, their prices were quite a bit higher. So I just went online.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like to support Amazon. So yeah, I just went straight to the website. Vape Elevate, they have been sending me like weed related updates since by email. Really interesting stuff regarding the UK legislation and what's happening in the world and such. So yeah, customer support also very good. Yeah,
That's good. Welcome, T Bunny. And where's the sing off going to be? When's this happening?
Yeah, there's gonna be some kind of sing off.
Mm-hmm.
You better not got struck either. I mean,
I was looking there, and I didn't see where we got struck. I think T Bunny's fucking with us.
Yeah, he's just making that shit up now.
Yep. But yeah, it says that cannabis has been illegal in UK since 1928, regulated stringently by the government.
Yeah, there is a lot of hypocrisy here because so medical cannabis is legal pretty much everywhere in Europe now, and and in many places in the world. And the UK is the biggest producer in Europe. Yes, so they make it, they export it, but not only weed is illegal to smoke.
You're breaking up a bit.
Sorry, I'm plugged in, but yeah. So what I've been saying is that the British government is hypocritical about it. The UK is the biggest producer of medicinal cannabis in Europe. Yes. So not only is it illegal to smoke here, but also patients struggle to get access to medical cannabis. But the export, it's like with the weapons, like Britain produces a lot of weapons. We don't really use them here. It's not legal to have firearms, but we export to everybody. So yeah, a lot of hypocrisy going in here. The British politicians, they're all like middle class and higher, so they probably snort cocaine, but they wouldn't smoke weed because it's for the working class. So they're very kind of strict on that, like, oh well, like we're going to disregard all the evidence and decide that weed is bad, such a bad drug. Yeah, so hypocritical. Yeah,
that's pretty messed up. They're producing it for everybody else, but you guys can't have it.
Absolutely, and I feel quite strongly about the medical use, because there are kids with epilepsy who benefit immensely from using it, and their
People with
parents struggle
Parkinson's.
to get it on prescriptions.
Yeah.
So they're buying it privately, which costs a lot of money. Because it's not your street stuff, and with kids you can't really like buy it on the street and just make the essence at home or anything. You wouldn't want to risk that. So
Right.
they're spending a lot of money to buy what's being produced in the UK. They can't get it on a prescription, although they're entitled to it. I actually have a tab open here. I've signed countless petitions to change it, but the government, they debate it and they just reject it and debate again and reject again. So it's a vicious circle. So we have seen hugely restrictive guidance from the blah, 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 and many excuses as why to medical cannabis can't be available on the NHS, such as lack of research, not true, too expensive. There are many drugs far more expensive, but they work, and not available to prescribe, not true. So, yeah. So a lot of kind of gray area around it because of the mindset.
That is crazy. Welcome, Mo Biggs. Thank you for showing up.
Oh, Mo, what's up, man?
Speaking of debate, let's go into this debate video. This is good stuff. I think you guys are going to like this.
Out.
Super News presents the Master Debaters. Tonight, marijuana and crystal meth will master debate about drugs. 3, 2, 1, Master Debate!
I guess I'll start by saying that I think there are good drugs and bad drugs, and it's time we started differentiating between the two.
Exactly. We're good drugs, man. Let's stop the insanity, and finally legalize crystal meth.
That's a horrible idea.
Well, no, but for medical reasons, of course.
Medical meth?
Yeah, the doctors say it helps cure gout, then why not let grandma gack out on some tweak,
Okay, no doctor has ever said that.
Did you hear that? Do you hear that right now? Oh my God, what is that? What is that? Oh God, wait, no, that's my heart. That's my heart. Wow, that's loud.
You're made out of battery acid and drain cleaner.
Hey man, can I trust you? Because I think the government's against me.
They should be.
The CIA has an army of spies watching me 24/7, and that's why I hide in the bushes in front of my house every night with a steak knife.
Folks, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Meth makes you paranoid and crazy, unlike pot, which is totally safe.
Safe? That stuff takes away your motivation. I mean, do you even have a job? Like me, breaking down boxes at the Safeway 17, 18 hours a day? No, you don't.
Okay, hold on one second. I need water.
Just quick water. Come on, bro. Look, don't you want to have sex with strangers in truck stop bathrooms for money? How great does that sound? Oh, God, my tooth fell out.
Don't you want to go to a Fish concert?
No! Nobody wants to go to a Fish concert!
No one wants to suck trucker dicks for money.
And I thought you were cool. You were the gateway drug!
Hey, come on. I'm still illegal on a federal level. See, okay, the states made me legal, but the federal government and the EPA were like, wait, no, the DEA
the
was...
CIA
okay,
is behind everything!
Federal,
Them
state,
and the Masons!
no,
and it's
look,
all
okay,
connected,
I'll be honest,
bro!
I don't know
and
who
they're
votes
always
on
watching
it,
us, so there
the
ain't nothing
government-
we can
the
do because they
California
know
law says that
everything. You get what I'm saying?
Wait, what were we talking about?
I need to borrow $25,000 from you or someone you know.
Why do you...
Can you make that happen?
No, I absolutely not.
I need you to burn down my sister-in-law's house tonight.
What?
Tonight. And it's got to be tonight.
Why does it have to be tonight?
And I can't explain anything else to you.
Okay, I should just let you talk because
Well,
you're sort of
look,
digging your own grave
Are you
here.
going to help me or not?
I think I won. Yeah, pretty sure I won.
Yeah, I think he won that debate. Yeah, it was pretty funny. The CIA is behind everything.
They are.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much they are. Oh, man. So, England grows it, Britain grows it, sells it to everybody else except for their own people.
Absolutely.
That's nuts to me because, I mean, there are so many benefits from it. I mean, not only does it make it easier to deal with people nowadays because people suck anymore for the most part, I'll tell you. But I mean, it does really help. I've got a messed up neck, and as long as it doesn't hurt, I don't have to get surgery. So luckily, where I'm at, I'm able to get medical marijuana, so that really does help out a lot for me. But I mean, not only that, like you were pointing out, people with epilepsy, people with Parkinson's, it helps dramatically. People going through cancer treatments, it helps them with their upset stomach and helps them get food in their belly and all of that. So I don't understand why a government wouldn't want it other than money.
I can't see any logic there. I have been trying to figure it out, and I haven't arrived at any sensible conclusions. To add to your list, I'd say chronic pain, anxiety, even depression in small doses. So if somebody, needs sort of, mood lift, and they suffer from anxiety or depression, it does help in small doses. Yeah, I've got chronic pain. Again, yeah, I don't need surgery. Even if I were in pain, I wouldn't really. It's not bad enough for surgery, which I appreciate. That's fine, okay, but it definitely helps with the pain.
Mm-hmm.
And the painkillers, the strong painkillers I've been prescribed, they have their side effects, So
they make me nauseous. I can't stand that, and it's so addictive. And then from the pills, from what I understand, then you start moving on to the heroin, and it just gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, I've been on codeine-based painkillers, and they do warn you that you might get addicted. Yeah, I don't get addicted really. Like, I haven't got that sort of nature. I'm very lucky. So even when I was taking the full sort of prescribed dose, when I stopped them, I just stopped them. That was fine. There was no withdrawal. But a lot of people get actually hooked, whereas you can't get hooked on weed. And it helps with the pain. So yeah,
right. It's like a win-win. I mean,
yeah.
I would like to point out what Mobig says. It says the crack I smoke isn't technically medicinal, but it does give me energy and super strength. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And Odin said, unfortunately, you lived that whole conversation before. Are you speaking about the master debaters? Is that what you're talking about there? It's, yeah, unfortunate for sure. Man.
Yeah,
so,
I've never tried meth, so I can't comment.
Me either.
I've seen some people though. Yeah.
I've seen
some people, yeah, and
I did. They were like, "You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it." I was like, "All right," and I was up for like a day and a half.
I've heard it does that, and I heard you get paranoid, like real paranoid on it too. Like you think people.
I just remember being up, but it's just like wide awake. Just didn't get tired. That's all. It's just like it was the middle of the day for a day and a half.
Yeah. That's kind of like when you're on acid, except you hallucinate.
No.
Never sleep. You don't sleep on it. I've never been able to sleep on it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I used to like LSD back in the day. I haven't done it since August of 1996.
Yeah, I did a gel tab in the 90s.
Wow.
Once. It was $5. It was like it looked like a little piece of glass, broken glass or something. A little small, little tiny little, piece. Put it on my tongue, and then the shit lasted a while, man. I don't remember exactly how long, but it was a while. And then, but
usually it's like 8-10 hours.
At least we're just sitting.
10
I was
hours
sitting
is the minimum, I'd say. Yeah, like you could
Yeah.
trip for 17 hours or so.
It was a while because we took it at night, so it did go into the next day,
Hmm.
into like the early hours of the next day. We just sat there and stared at the black light posters that we had, and there actually was stuff hidden inside those black light posters that you can't see unless you're really fucked up. But they're in
Right.
there. They actually hid
They're
shit
there
in
for
there.
sure. I'm
Yeah,
sure they are. I've seen it too, man. I've
yeah.
been there.
And then the
Uh,
the colors of the walls started to change, different shades.
Mm.
If it was like yellow, it'll turn like a
mhm.
darker yellow or like a reddish color, orange, and it would just change frequently. So it's and then things would look weird. There was this baby I was looking at, and the baby looked like a fucking like a bird or something, like a cartoon bird, like a crow or something. I don't know. It was weird.
Train spotting vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's crazy. Train spotting. Oh my god.
do not let
Crazy
anyone
movie.
around a baby who is fucked up on acid. It's not a good
No,
idea.
no.
Nope,
And
you don't want that.
don't look
No.
in the mirror either.
Yeah, that's
I don't
crazy.
know.
You see yourself melt and shit. Oh, it's
Mm.
nuts. I did it. So I know
I
what's
did
up.
that too.
I was told not to, so I had
Yeah,
to do it.
absolutely.
Yeah, they're like, don't do it. And I'm like, well, now I have to. I wasn't gonna, but now I am. And have you ever had been tripping with somebody else and had a group hallucination? You all see the same thing that wasn't there?
Hmm,
No.
that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
I never even heard of that. Really?
Yep. Yep. That happened to me unless it was real. But it looked like a demon thing, so I don't think it was real. I'm pretty sure it
Are you
wasn't
sure?
real.
I don't know. You sure on that?
Well, I mean, we were on LSD. You see a lot of things on LSD, and it was weird, and like, yeah. And then it just was gone. So we're like, yeah, what? That was just a hallucination.
Yeah, nowadays there is this new stuff called, I think, TCB. So it's like in between acid and MDMA, and the trip doesn't last that long, so it's kind of practical.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That would be
I haven't tried
different.
it, but yeah, I'm
MD,
sort of
M,
in the queue.
that would be different. MDMA and LSD. That'd be weird.
No, I think it would be great. I mean, the combination itself is great, but it lasts forever. And nowadays
Yeah.
we are busy people, we haven't got forever to
Uh-huh.
trip, obligations
I
and
don't.
stuff.
I don't know that I can handle it anymore, to be honest. I don't know. I probably could. I guess it's just it's been so
Yeah, I
long.
think so. Yeah.
1996. That was the last time.
That was the year I graduated.
It was the year I got married. I graduated in 91.
Man,
Been a while.
were you in the Korean War?
Not that old, man. But I did watch MASH. Does that count?
I watched
watching
MASH when I
MASH.
was a kid.
Suicide is painless. Yeah. Let's see. What else we got here? Where is weed legal? Malta.
In the Queen's Castle in her bedroom.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, Windsor.
Or on
Buckingham.
That's why it
what was-
burned 20 years ago. She forgot her
Pedophile Isle.
Yeah, Malta.
Is-
I haven't been to Malta. It's a very popular holiday destination in Europe. It's quite expensive though because it's quite far out for us. I think it's like 2 hours flight. So yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know it's legal. I have been to Amsterdam. And and that was either 10 or 12 years ago. It was already legal there, and it was great because I was with a friend. We went downstairs, and there was a coffee shop. That's what they call them, and we were offered a whole range of stuff. And my friend was like, "Give me the weakest possible stuff."
The weakest.
Okay, the weakest possible. And they were like, would you like to try this or the enhanced, blah 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 strain from somewhere? She's like, no, the mildest stuff, like I'm an occasional smoker, so yeah. So they were like, okay, here it is. Very cheap too. It was like €5 for a really fat one.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, and you can obviously smoke in the coffee shop. And after 10 minutes, she was like, I have to go upstairs and lie down. No. So I took her upstairs, put her on the bed, and she was like, where are my earphones? And she put her music on and lay there for 2 or 3 hours, So I was glad I didn't participate because, yeah, it just totally did her in for quite a few hours. And that was the mildest stuff. So she was like in retrospect, she was like, what if I had tried that stronger stuff? Like, I'd probably lose my mind.
Yeah, see, that would have been me. I'd have been going for this. Give me what you got, the best stuff, man.
Yeah, but yeah, they were like, everybody was, happy and friendly. And I was like, okay, so this is like, this is the society that is allowed to smoke weed. Like alcohol makes you aggressive usually, and weed makes you just calm, chilled.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly, for sure. Let's see. How many people in the UK smoke weed?
Everyone. I think people aren't exactly honest when they respond to those surveys. I'm trying to think of a single person I know that hasn't smoked.
Right.
Yeah,
and this article is trying to say it's 6.5% of adults aged 16 to 59.
Maybe I should rethink my life because like 99% of people I know smoke or have smoked at least once.
That is crazy that they're saying it's only 6.5%. I don't believe that.
No, me neither.
All.
No,
I don't think that number is correct.
Yeah, I think people, for various reasons, they just wouldn't tell the truth. Because it's it's still illegal. Yeah, so when you get a survey and it says it's anonymous, but you think,
right, yeah,
is it really?
Right, it's like when I'm at work and they tell me to fill out the comment thing, the survey, so you tell them how they're doing, and they say it's anonymous, but then they make you put your employee number on it, and I'm like, that's not anonymous. If I put my employee number on it, you're not tricking me, motherfucker. I'm not putting how I really feel on here at all.
Put it separate in the box. Type it out.
Oh, so yeah, I don't believe that number. I don't believe it at all.
No, I think it's widely inaccurate.
Oh, let's see. It says it was banned in 1928. Medical use was outlawed in 71.
Yeah.
I think opium was still legal when cannabis was banned.
Probably.
In the UK. Opium, they're really, heavy stuff. Morphine is based on opium, addictive, and all sorts of unpleasant things. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no logic whatsoever.
Yeah. We got a funny little parody, a pop parody here we can check out. When we come back, we'll talk about Mary Boys a little bit, maybe. Here we go.
Killing me.
I've seen a different version of it, and the mother says it's mine.
That was funny. I was watching that cracking up. It's like, man, they did that good. They made it look like it was really them talking. They had it dead on. And on the show was total fizz. Fizz Chozo. That dude, he's something else.
Fizz.
Fizz Chomo. Fizz Chozo. Whatever you call him. I don't even know.
Chubb.
All right. So
Mary Boys.
Mary Boy's Beefhead. So, or Beefheads. My apologies. There's an S there. So this is number 2. Yes.
This is the second campaign, but technically it's issue number 3.
Okay.
The first campaign, Carl decided to have 2 issues because the stories logically kind of fell into 2 books.
Okay.
Well, let it focus. It's hard to see.
Sorry.
No,
Okay,
that's
let me
all
do
right.
one at a time. No, that's number 2. Okay, so that's issue number 1. Sorry, I hardly ever stream. There we
It's
go.
all right.
Nice.
Yeah, it's we aim for quality. So whatever you get from us, whether it's the books or the merch, we basically even if it's more expensive, we get the best we can get.
Right.
We have some patches and T-shirts, and everybody's raving about the T-shirts, which we're very happy about because again we spared no expense there to have them made. And yeah, so as I said before, it's only 10 pages until issue 3 is finished. This time it's 5 unrelated stories, self-contained. So if you haven't read the first 2 issues, you can still read the third one and know what it's about. You don't have to read the first 2, although there are a lot of fun. So I would highly recommend it. And if we've had a lot of new backers who first order the first 2 issues and then come back and back the third upcoming one. So that's a great, it's really flattering that they like the first 2 so much that they decide to back the third one.
Repeat customers.
With just the old comics here on this tier.
Yeah.
Is that both of the?
Yeah, both issues. Yes.
Okay, awesome. Oh, very cool. That's a good
price and we ship them straight away. So if you're curious, just order them now. We ship them the next day, and by standard delivery, so that should be with you within tops 2 weeks, states-wise. And then if you like it, totally back the third one. It's almost finished. Hopefully we start fulfilling in October, beginning of November at the latest, depending on the printing, of course.
Very cool. I know Mrs. Good Stuff was really wanting to get this, and I started looking into it because I'd always heard about it, but I really hadn't looked into it a whole lot.
Obviously, I highly recommend it.
And it looks really, really cool. It really
Thank you. A lot of work has gone into it. So Carl does it traditionally. He starts with those little kind of pictures where he plans out the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
Thumbnails, yeah.
Thumbnails. Thank you. And then then the proper work starts once it's all kind of like he's got it in his head, penciling, inking, and he takes his time with it because he aims for perfection. He's a perfectionist and workaholic.
Yeah.
So he's been at it for almost a year now, but it's going to be 72 or 74 pages.
Oh wow!
So it's a nice thick one.
That's awesome.
It's all hand colored. It's all hand colored by him.
It's black and white actually. So the covers, the covers. So one variant is the color one, the color cover. Yeah, and there is and there is the like barely colored cathedral variant.
Yeah. Now this one here's a bigger picture of the colored one there.
There might be the other one somewhere. Yeah,
there it is.
There we go. Yeah,
here it is.
The cathedral variant. And
who did that one? Same artist.
Carl does everything. Mr. Chubb, he does everything on it. He does the writing and the art. What I take care of is promoting it on the social media, basically.
Yeah.
I signed up for it last October, and I didn't realize how much work it is.
Yeah.
It is a lot of work. So yeah, just because we do Indiegogo updates about once a month or so, but obviously that's not enough for people to kind of remember about it. So I try to refresh people's memory by running little, tweets, posts, and such. And once in a while, I go through about 100 Facebook comics-related groups and manually post there. So
Wow.
yeah,
That's a lot of work.
but it's a lot of work, but it pays off. We always get praise, and around paydays we get backers. So we're only 6 backers away from 300, which is around a lovely round number. Hopefully,
Oh,
we'll
yeah,
hit
it
that
is.
soon.
Yeah. That's
Nice.
really cool. Yeah, it looks really awesome. It really
Thank
does. It really does.
We had General Piggy jump in here.
What's up, Piggy? Well, he's been here. He's been
Yeah.
hanging out with us.
He was?
Yeah, making me think some new people coming in, man. You fucking with me. You know I'm a pothead and I get high and shit. I'm not gonna remember. It's easy to fuck with me. I like this here. This is cool. That middle, I'm pointing like you guys can
Yeah,
see.
fantastic artwork.
This right here, I think is fucking awesome. Can you see the mouse going around it right here in the middle? Yeah, that's just cool looking. I'm over here fucking pointing at the screen.
It's kind of funny, but it also touches on some serious issues. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that an Oompa Loompa? I met that guy.
Yeah.
In Wyoming, he was at a Comic Con.
Yeah.
Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, another thing is that
Oh, that's a cool patch.
very British. So that's the new one that we. Can you hear the echo?
Mm,
No. Okay,
no.
good.
Is it me?
It's just me. It's just me. So yeah, that's the new one that we haven't made yet. But we have a few patches left from the first campaign. Yeah. So what we do is kind of like a companion, which is explaining the process, but also the British references, because not everybody gets those. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
very useful. Yeah.
And the three.
And that's the prince.
Oh, very cool. Is that a hog he's riding on?
Yes.
Some whiskey, maybe?
Well,
That's fucking awesome.
Drinking mass wine.
Oh, well, okay.
He's that kind of priest. Yeah, so if you can afford it, which is fair, like, it's not cheap, is it, to buy books nowadays. If you can share the post, the tweets, that's greatly appreciated too. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago.
Very cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm.
Yeah, the campaign looks really cool, and you guys are doing well. It's at where was it at? Yeah, 18,500 US.
Yeah, I only see those numbers in British pounds, so I didn't know.
Okay. I can't see it in see it in British
concentrate
pounds.
on the number of backers.
So yeah, it's at 294 backers. Very cool.
I'm gonna
Very
post it
cool.
in the chat.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, let's see if we can get some more backers in here. Should we look at some? What should we watch next? I think we should watch
Pot
this.
Girls.
You want to see the Pot Girls? You want to see the Pot Girls? Of course you want to see the.
Too early?
Bring them on.
No,
Never
it's
get
not too
pot
early.
hunks.
We don't have those. We don't have those here. Sorry. I wish I was. I wish I was a hunk. I could be a hunk, but I'm not. I'm just an old dude with a beard. So. All right. Look. Hey, what's up, Indie Wrestling Aces? For the first time I saw that name, I said Indie Wrestling Acres. I'm an idiot. All right, let's watch some Pot Girls. Here we go.
Cause
Oh, I forgot to hit the remove button.
Damn it! What am I paying you for?
I've been getting paid. I didn't know that.
I think I've been sending it to the wrong address.
I think so. Because I haven't received anything, and I blame you. I blame you for it all. Oh, that's Ace's ringtone. This is my ringtone. So the girls, yeah.
My ringtone is always off. I don't want to hear it ever. It's always off. My ringer's off. It's not even on vibrate. It's just off. And if I'm not looking at my phone, then it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist at all.
No, not
Yeah,
my
if I
reality.
ignore it, it will go away.
It's just telemarketers calling me all goddamn day. You know what I mean? Your
I
extended
remember.
warranty on your vehicle.
Yeah, that too. I saw a meme. It said something about if I see you on the side of the road broke down, I'm not going to stop and help. I can only blame you because you were warned about your warranty, your car warranty running out.
It's your own fault. It is a good idea to have AAA though. I've used that a bunch of times to get me out of a jam. Gives you a tow if your car, something happens. Your
Right.
alternator can go right when you're driving or whatever. Or you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
And that's happened to me. And then my powers went out, and I'm just coasting. And then I actually ended up parking in a what was it, an IHOP? I think it was an IHOP. I actually parked in a spot too without having any power. I just rolled in and just parked it. It's like a perfect park. But I was freaking out though when you have no power and you're just all of a sudden you're just like on the road with no power in your car. It's completely dark. I don't know. Especially on a busy road. That's what happened to me. It wasn't on a side street, of course. Had to be on a fucking busy highway when it happened. But
I was on break at work one time running up to the store, and I was driving, what year was it? It's like an 01 or an 02 Ford Thunderbird. And it was just a big piece of crap. I mean, it was horrible. Like the windows didn't roll down. It didn't have AC. I had to rig up. The fuel pump would continue to stay running. So I had to bypass it with, I went straight from the battery to the fuse box where the fuel pump was at. And the other side of the fuse I took and put an inline fuse and hooked it up to a toggle switch so I could turn the fuel pump on and off. So I wouldn't run my battery out because my battery kept dying. But anyway, moral of the story, the steering column was off because I was working on it for some reason, right? And I was going around a curve, and a piece fell out of the steering column, and my car shut off. So I'm going around a curve, and I have no power steering. I have no power brakes. I can't do anything. That piece controlled the damn ignition. So as soon as that piece fell out, it lost connection. And so at first I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. I'm like, what is going on? I didn't realize that piece fell out. So what I did was I shoved it back up in there, and I held it up in there until I got back to work. And then I wrapped a bunch of tape around it to hold it in place until I could get a new one.
Fun.
It was great. It was a little scary going around that curve with no power steering and no brakes. Let me tell you, that was it was not fun. Not fun at all.
I had a rental car once that had no power steering. That motherfucker was hard to steer, man.
Yeah,
I never drove a car without it before.
Well, the old cars, they didn't come with power steering and power brakes. It was, some of them had, it was an option, but those were like luxury back in the day. So you're talking all these hot rods that were driving around. You got a Judge GTO, a 69 Judge GTO, a 70 Judge GTO running around with 300 and something horsepower and no fucking power brakes, no power steering. It's not right. It is not right.
Yeah, no adventures like that here. We haven't got a car. We've never had one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. It blows American minds.
Never had a car.
Never had a car.
I
We
love
have a garage,
cars.
and it serves as storage. Well, first we lived in London for several years, and you've got the Tube, which is the underground subway, yeah, and buses and all sorts of things. So there was that, and now we in a smaller city, but we still use public transport, and it's small enough for us to walk to most places. So, no need for a car. Yeah.
We when Mrs. Good Stuff and I first got together, the first place we lived, is called Clifton, I guess technically. It's where UC is, University of Cincinnati, here in Cincinnati. It's in that area of town. And everything was right there. And we didn't own a car at that point. We walked everywhere. We walked to work. She walked to school. We walked to the grocery store. And the only time we really took a cab was when we were coming home from the grocery store, just because we had groceries. But otherwise, we walked everywhere. Everything was close proximity. We didn't need a car. It was an expense that
Absolutely.
we just didn't need. So
yeah, I order shopping delivery to deliver to my doorstep. So
yeah,
Perfect.
yeah, we've been doing that a little bit lately. I hate going to the grocery store. The only time I like going to the grocery
I don't like
store,
shopping. I hate shopping. It gives me anxiety. So
Yeah, people don't move out of the way. They're in the aisle. And I don't know. I'm trying to get at the milk, and there's like someone lingering by the by the doors, and I'm like, "Come on, you gonna buy that half gallon or what?"
Are you going to rob the store? Yeah, just like if it's empty, then it's fine. But if there is a lot of people, I just don't like it. And
right.
And also, like when I shop online, it's like click, click, click. I know where everything is, or you can search. In an actual store, you have to walk around looking for stuff or ask people where it is, which I don't like either. No, not my comfort zone, definitely.
The only time I like going to the grocery store is when I'm going to get something I'm going to cook, like specifically, especially barbecue, is I love grilling, barbecuing, smoking meats. So when I know I'm going to get a pork butt and everything I need for that, I enjoy going because I'm going for that.
Yeah.
I'm going for the brisket, if I'm doing the ribs, whatever the case may be. That's when I enjoy going to the grocery store. I hate going to the grocery store when you have to, because you need to get food for the next week coming up. Then it kind of sucks.
Yeah, the store I enjoy going to is the Polish shop. We have 3 in our area because there are so many Poles around here.
Right.
Including myself. So yeah, then I like to browse, but
I like to be high at Walmart. That's the only way.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the only way you can go to Walmart, sure. I mean, but that's different, right?
You can't go too late at Walmart because then they won't have anybody working. You have to do that self-checkout. I don't like that shit. Some people like it because
takes
they don't
longer, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing all the work. If I'm going to spend, this money and the inflation, all the groceries are kind of high. I'm not going to. I don't want to do that shit.
That and you're taking somebody's job away, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't like that either. So I go when there's an actual real person doing a cashier, But at night they only have one person working that self-service shit, self-checkout.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I always need assistance with these, like confirm you're over 18, or confirm this, confirm that, So like I might as well, use a cashier and have a nice chat with them. There's always the checkout chat.
What's that code for a cucumber? You gotta like fucking put it in yourself. And
Right.
You gotta look it up. You know what I mean?
Kinky.
I don't know. I don't agree with it. I just you're taking people's jobs away, and you know what? I don't get a W-2 at the end of the year from Walmart or Kroger or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean?
Well, this one guy said he likes to do it himself because what if you have like condoms or something? He doesn't want to hear a smart remark if he's buying maxi pads or whatever. He
Are
wants
you
his
kidding
privacy
me?
when he's cashing out. He doesn't want any smart comments from a cashier or any cute small talk. He just wants a fucking machine and throw it in a bag, I guess. Yeah, so I guess there's two different kinds of people. He actually, I don't know, when you go to Walmart, the line for fucking self checkout is always 5 times longer than a real person. So they
Yes.
prefer it.
That's my experience. Yeah.
Yeah, they prefer it for whatever reason. I don't like scanning. Then the shit to put it in the bag. What are you doing? You didn't do it right. Do it again. Place the item in the bag. Like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Then you can see yourself on screen, like it's showing you that it's watching you. I don't know. It's just fucking.
Well, there are cameras there. And
Right.
in the UK now they've introduced the cameras with screen, so you can see yourself on the screen the way the
Oh.
camera sees you. Yeah. And I'm always, that's another thing I don't like, because I come up and I go like, oh my god, I've been looking like that all day. So no, I prefer a real person for various reasons, all justified.
What store are they going to where they're getting a smart comment? I never like had anybody say anything like, "Oh, you bought some condoms or whatever." I don't know.
Ooh, XXL.
Well, those are the only kind, right? They don't have any other ones, so you have to buy those.
We got those in spermicidal as well.
I guess,
Oh,
yeah, like most condoms are made in China, so for them it is like XXL.
right, exactly. Yeah, you can't. I attempted to buy clothes from China once. They didn't really fit. It
Wait,
didn't work
Bunny's
out
got
too
something to
well.
say.
The sizing is completely off.
Yeah, the
They have
condoms locked
condoms
up.
locked up. You gotta
It's freaking funny.
Makes us look at
Nice.
They do have it locked up in most Walmarts. It depends on which one you go to and like what neighborhood. But sometimes you got shit like deodorant locked up, and I've seen some. If you go to a really shady one, they have all kinds of shit locked up, batteries and lighters and anything like that. You gotta like ask the guy, "Can you open that glass case up, so I can get a Bic?"
Yeah. Yeah, they got the razors locked up. They also,
Yeah,
you know
the
what else they
razors.
have locked up at the dollar store at Dollar General? They have the damn what is it? The damn wax melts for the smell stuff. You know, you put it in the thing that heats it up and it melts the wax and it puts whatever the hell it is. I don't know, but they have that shit locked up. Like,
Candles?
really? This shit is nuts. By the way, you just got another backer. You're at 295 backers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Thank
that was
you.
me. That was me.
Aw, thank you so much.
Well, like I said, Mrs. Good
That's
Stuff
another
has been.
update today.
She's been talking to me about it, and like I said, she got me looking at it, and I thought it was really cool. So
Oh, that's really nice. Thank you
yeah,
so
we
much.
got.
He always ends up with the magnums.
That's the only kind they sell, as far as I know. And I always had to get. I don't know. But yeah, we got the first books, the third book, I guess, and the little guide to speak English, and pad.
British English. It's quite a different language.
Is it? Is it? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like recently I discussed the meaning of the word funny with a friend. It means something different in American English.
Really? That I did not know.
Well, that's what I was told. So you have fanny bags, and that's something you wear on your bum, yeah? Well, what is a fanny?
Oh, the fanny packs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is
you
a
wear
fanny in American?
fanny is the butt.
Exactly. In British English, it is not.
Huh.
It's the pussy.
Really?
Yes.
I had no idea.
There you go. I was
I've
surprised
been
too. And I
cussing
was
this
like,
whole time, and I didn't
Man,
even know
mine is blown.
it.
yeah. So, yeah.
That's
I guess,
cool.
I guess,
Oh, I
yeah.
forgot to turn
That
the cam back on.
illustrates the differences very well.
That's crazy.
Like, imagine you go to bed with someone and she says, like, put up my fanny, and you go to the back door and she's like,
Okay.
no, what you doing, mate?
This is what you said. I'm just trying to help you out. I don't know.
There you go. Yeah. So yeah, a lot
That's
of potential
funny.
misunderstandings.
And then, like, fag is cigarette, right?
Absolutely. We've had a lot of feedback about that. So a
I
fag is a
bet.
cigarette. Yeah, a cigarette butt, but you could say like pass me a fag, will you? That means cigarette. No, yeah.
I mean,
Whereas,
something
yeah,
totally different here.
so I heard,
Totally
yeah,
different.
yeah.
You go to a gay bar and say, pass me a fag. You're not going to get a cigarette. You're not going to get a cigarette. Although, I don't think you're allowed to use that word anymore referring to the homosexual person.
Really?
I think it's
you know
supposed to be
there are so many
derogatory.
banned words nowadays. Yeah, I got punished by Facebook for a meme, which featured a couple of people, opposite sexes, with like headgear, without arms, disabled. Okay, and the joke was like, she says you hang up, and he says no, you hang up. It was funny. Okay, it was funny, and I don't know if somebody reported it because they got offended or something. I don't know if they got offended. Obviously, they must have had that issue, and I don't know how you can type like that, but okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So I got like suspended for 24 hours, and I'm prevented from using the groups, like posting on them and commenting on them, for a meme, So I'm like, you can't really predict who's gonna get offended nowadays. It's ridiculous.
No. I was just
So I just go for it. I'm like,
you just say what you want and go from there, right?
Yeah.
So none of your bikini pics get reported, just your memes?
Yes.
Well,
for
that's
memes.
different.
Yeah, for jokes, And I'm not a malicious person. Like I saw it. It's funny. Okay.
Right.
And yeah, apparently it's bullying and harassment. And I wasn't bullying or harassing anyone.
Just unreal.
You have a question
Knob.
here.
What's a knob mean?
Like, take a wild guess. I haven't got one.
I was informed the other day that Eskimo is now a derogatory term.
So I've heard, yeah. But what's
the new
the
name?
alternative?
What's the new term?
I wasn't told. Or wait, maybe I was, and I just wasn't listening because I was in awe of the fact that I grew up in school learning about Eskimos. So to me, it was.
We learned you had to
find
sleep
out.
naked and hold each other because it was warmer than wearing clothes. Right?
But I was given a pass because I'm old. This is coming from my daughter, by the way.
Okay. So there is some benefit to aging.
It's like it just comes with, that's how you were taught, Dad. That's all. We understand that. I'm like, well, I'm not changing what I say because that's how I've
the
earned
new
it.
talk, yeah. New speak. Yeah.
Oh.
Poofter, yeah.
What's that mean?
Fag.
Oh, so it's okay. I got
cigarette.
You. Jesus Christ! I think she's talking about homosexuals. Homosexuals.
There you go.
Yeah,
you guys just want to get my stream shut down, huh?
I said homosexual. I didn't say anything else. That was it. But I think we should go into this here video. This is kind of funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody likes Family Guy or not, but this is when
yeah.
Quahog legalized weed.
As mayor of Quahog, I hereby sign into law the legalization of marijuana.
Good evening, everyone. Our top story, marijuana is now legal. Is now legal. Legal in Quahog. And it's made everything just so great. Okay, you can read the next one.
No, you can.
No, you.
Okay. Let's read it both together.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay. Here's Ollie Williams with a Black U weather forecast. How's the weather look, Ollie?
Not too bad.
Right
See, Lois, tell me things in Quahog aren't better now.
It's just weird, Brian. I still don't think I'm comfortable with the whole idea.
Look, Lois, ever since marijuana was legalized, crime has gone down, productivity is up, and ratings for Doctor Who are through the roof.
Yeah, but Peter's so baked lately he can hardly set up a cutaway.
Man, this is even better than... no, wait. No, this is worse than... this, better...
This part coming up fucking trips me out.
Hello, Griffin.
Mr. Pewterschmidt? Hey, how you been?
Not good.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Wow, a limo, huh? Hey, are these diet rights just to take?
No, those are my diet rights. Now listen, Griffin. Thanks to your dog's stupid marijuana crusade, people are using hemp for everything. Fabric, fuel, and paper. Which means I'm losing billions in timber dollars. I had to sell my Bangles records. I was still working on memorizing all the words. My back is hurting from the chair I'm sitting on. Where's the Tylenol? If I lay down flat on the floor, it usually kinda fixes it. Tony Danza from Who's the Boss says, Ayo, ayo, oh, ayo, ayo. I'm losing money, and it's your dog's fault. Now I have to get hemp illegalized again, and the only way to do that is to start a fear campaign designed to turn people against pot. Will you help me?
Gosh, Mr. Pewterschmidt, I could never go against Brian like that.
I'll give you this light-up butterfly yo-yo.
To keep?
Not to keep. You can use it today and one more day in the summer.
Yeah!
Pull over.
Hi! All right, Carter, I finished cutting together our anti-pot video. Take a look. Hey, I got a great idea. Let's kill 6 million Jews.
Hooray! Yeah, I'm on board. How did you come up with that?
I got the idea from while I was smoking pot. Anybody else who likes pot, reach for my joint.
Oh, there it is. Give us some of that.
Ha ha ha. Perhaps later. Now let's go to France and steal all their objects d'art.
Yay, all right, let's go to France.
Not bad, huh?
Oh, damn it. That was Fox News. Apparently they own the rights to Hitler's likeness and they won't have him slandered.
Oh my God. Family Guy. Something else.
Irreverent.
First Nations.
First Nations.
Not in Scandinavia, as far as I know.
I thought that was Native Americans' new name.
I don't know.
I can't keep
No,
up.
Native Americans is indigenous people.
Oh, indigenous people.
I think it's old news.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as I said, I can't keep up. Like I can barely keep up with all the new terms in Europe and with
Mhm.
America. I'm sorry, but I just can't be. Like,
What are your pronouns? We didn't ask you.
I wasn't gonna, but you know.
Yeah.
I'm not a pro. I'm an amateur.
I would like to point this out real quick. Cannabis News liked our post of this Highstream.
Really?
Yeah. And so I went there to look, and yeah, they've got 223,000.9 followers, and they are following 23 people. So
They
I
were
thought
going
that
to
was-
follow more, but they forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought it was pretty cool that they liked our Highstream post on the Twitters.
I didn't notice that.
I just thought that was pretty cool. We're moving up in the world, man. You and me.
Yeah. Pretty soon I'll have like a way to contact Cheech and Chong.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about, right? Oh, let's see. We did have. Oh, what was it? There it is.
Oh yeah,
California
that bill.
OK's bill to protect workers who use pot at home, which I think is pretty cool, but I'm not going to go to California to take advantage. I'll tell you that right
No.
now.
There's a few other states, but Colorado, where I am, is not one of them.
Nope. And
Yet.
and I guess basically what this means is if you smoke pot and something happens at work, they can't fire you for smoking pot at home. I guess as
No,
long
it's
as you're
about
not.
the tests they do. So the outdated tests, they detect whether you have used weed like at any time,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't. It doesn't necessarily mean that you high at work. So
Right.
it makes sense because like if you drink a bottle of wine at home but you come to work sober,
Mm-hmm.
obviously you won't get fired. So if you
Right.
smoke at home where it's legal, and
Yep.
you know the outdated test detects that you have smoked,
Right. Yeah,
or like
because like
yeah, but
especially if they use the hair. If they use the hair,
exactly
they can go
that's
back
completely,
a very long
you
time.
know, like it only shows that you use the herb,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't mean that you're high. So the new tests will actually detect whether you're high or not, and obviously if you are, that's some grounds for you know disciplinary action. But the fact that you've been using where it's legal is absolutely no grounds for any, you know, action against you. So, and yeah,
So they
some people argue that like if you're a user, like for instance, the next day you're a bit slower. Where if you drink alcohol, you're definitely slower the next day. Okay,
Oh
so
yeah, for
I don't
sure.
see any
Oh
logic in
yeah.
that. So yeah,
No,
this is
not at
good
all.
news. Yeah.
So do they have drug tests now that can tell if you have smoked right now?
If you're
Because I
still
know in
high,
the
yeah.
that's crazy. Because I know in the past, I worked at a restaurant. I was a manager there, and they had come out, or they didn't come out with it, but their policy was if somebody got hurt at work, you had to send them to the hospital with this drug test, and the drug test would go back 2 days. And their thing was is we don't want to bust people for having smoking a joint at a party on Friday and coming to work on Tuesday and something happening. But that was the best they could do at the time. It could still only go back. It was still going back 2 days. So if you had smoked 2 days ago, it would show up today as being positive. So although it was better than, it could go back 30 days or
Yeah.
a year or whatever the case may be, it was still not fair, so to speak.
Absolutely. Yeah, how do they used to test people who haven't got any hair?
I don't know.
Oops.
I have had to have them take hair off of my leg before.
All right, so I was close.
Yes. I should have offered that. Been like, nah. Next time,
Isn't that
I'm
why
gonna
Britney
shave my
Spears-
body except for that portion. Be like, the only place I got hair is right here. You go ahead and take it if you want, baby.
Isn't that why Britney Spears shaved herself bald and everything?
I thought you were gonna say it's why she shaved her balls.
I don't think she has balls.
That's what I'm doing the next time I have to go for a drug test. I'm gonna shave my whole body except for the pubic region and be like, if you want it, this is where you got to take it from, and I'm not doing it for you.
The hair's down there.
Help yourself.
That's right. You can have it if you want it. I got 2 places unshaved, the front and the back. Which one do you want? Oh, that's good times. That'll be fun. I have to videotape that if that ever happens. For
Imagine
real.
what if our parents watch this shit.
Oh, shit.
I saw Justin on YouTube. I couldn't believe it.
He's talking about having somebody take hairs from his anus. Oh, shit. Let's watch this little tiny clip. It don't take long. This one's funny.
Hey,
Now that's Lenny like a fucking kidney.
Motherfucker's gonna hit that! Oh, God damn pussy ass shit.
Where would you even find something like that?
On YouTube, that's where you find something like that. Do you see that dude's bottom lip like cover up his nose? That was crazy.
I think the jaw kind of came out of the joint for that.
Right.
I
Something like that had to have happened.
At first, I thought it was a special effect.
No, that's some real shit going down, man.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen anything like that before. I saw that today when I was looking up videos for the show. Couldn't believe it. I was like, that is nuts.
Very flexible.
Extremely.
Bunny doesn't like
Ew,
it.
yeah, that was my reaction.
Oh.
too. I was like, what?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like it either. No, sir, don't like it. Don't like it one bit.
He can pick his nose with his tongue.
Yeah, he could do a lot of things. Gross.
Not even once.
Not even once. That is right. Oh. Let's
So what's
see
in your
here.
what's in your pipe?
This
Yeah, what are you
is. Oh, you can't see it. It's cherry
Super value.
or vanilla.
Super value.
Oh, it's super value because it's cheap. It's cheaper, but it's vanilla tobacco, vanilla flavored tobacco.
Nice.
Very nice. In my other pipe, excuse me, I have garlic cookies, which is 36% THC. So that works out pretty well.
Oh yeah.
Two pipes,
So it's
double
sort of
fisting it.
related. Do you guys use CBD products at all?
I have, but I normally do not. I should actually because I heard CBD is really good for inflammation.
A lot of stuff, yeah. But
Yeah.
inflammation definitely. So instead of taking ibuprofen and over-the-counter meds like that, you can use that. And
I should.
yes, Mr. Chubb is into boxing, and he, like his knuckles got inflamed. So yeah, he used CBD oil, and that sorted him out after a while. High strength, though,
Yeah.
like 10%. Yeah, we got ourselves like a really shazzy bottle
I heard
at our local head store.
I heard CBD is good for dogs too,
I don't know.
but you have to give it to them in smaller doses, like for their anxiety, joint pain, stuff like this, stuff like that. Yeah, we got 2 dogs, and one is old, and she's got joint problems, and the other one's
Definitely joint problems. Yes.
Yep. The other one's a little tiny thing, and she's got anxiety. But we have fireworks go off or thunder hits or something like that, and this dog just sitting there shivering, shaking. It's crazy. So I thought about doing the CBD. I haven't made the jump yet. Did you get mixed things online when you look it up? Some people say it's great.
Yeah, you have to be careful what you get because the quality varies widely. CBD is perfectly legal in the UK, so we bought our Shazi bottle in our local head shop. That's 10 minutes away, and it's good stuff. And you can buy it in recognized high street stores that sell medicines and such and supplements. So I found some cheaper stuff on eBay, but I was reluctant to get it because I don't really know what's in it. It could be like cooking oil with some flavor.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Is there a specific type you have to get for dogs, T-Bunny, if you know? I don't know if you know or not.
I doubt
You
it.
do.
I don't think there are different types. Are there different types of CBD? Or
I have no idea. I don't know
think
enough
so.
about CBD. I know a bit more about THC, but I don't even know a whole lot except that it gets me high.
Yeah, fair enough.
Mhm.
That's all you need to know.
But
You
I would
just squirt it
definitely.
in their mouth and just put a dropper or
Yeah, a
whatever.
drop. Yeah, a drop. I would expect it to be lower strength than for humans. So we're
I would
using
think
10%.
so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're using 10%, but you can get as low as 2%.
Oh,
Up to
okay.
5, 10, and higher. I think the
Yeah.
strongest I've seen was like 40 or 50%.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was like, wow.
At the shop I go to, they got some for dogs
Especially
too.
for dogs. Okay.
Yeah. I need to look into that because I really think my one dog, especially the old one with the joint pain, I bet that would really help her a lot. I currently give her the little treats that have the glucosamine or whatever in it for the dogs to help her, but it's not enough. I give her aspirin. I don't like drugs myself as far as pills and whatnot goes. I don't want to give it to my dogs either. But she's in pain, so I want to try to help her as best I can. And she's old.
That's weird.
She's like
Something to try then, yeah.
she's like a
That's weird.
15-year-old beagle.
It's weird. Bunny will drug his dog, but he won't take drugs himself.
Well, he's
testing.
trying it out on somebody else first.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's clever.
Yeah, you try this, boy.
Right.
Girl.
You know, it's like the guy who always had to try the food before the king ate it back.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah.
Make sure it's not poison.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
Oh man. I know we just kind of played a video, but I was actually kind of looking forward to this video here. I have this weed art video.
Oh yeah.
It's really cool. I want to check it out. We can leave this up here and watch it. We can comment on it. Some of this art is just really neat. I know that's a painting, but I'd smoke it. That's really neat right there.
It's big.
Let's say anti-star on her butt. That's a nice looking plant. They topped it a couple of times before colas on it. Trippy tune, baby. Grim Reaper. Wouldn't mind meeting him.
Cannibalism.
Is it? Yeah, and it would be cannibalism, wouldn't it? Like me if I drink ginger ale because I'm a ginger. I'm pretty sure that's cannibalism. Oh yeah. That weed art is neat sometimes.
He puts it in their water.
A smaller concentration. Okay.
So, yeah, you basically spike her water.
Yeah. Yeah. And it would work because, they both drink out of the same bowl.
There's poison in
They
the
both
well.
need it, but for different reasons. So, yeah. All right. So it's like passing a bowl around. All right, it's your turn, man. I see him start going to that water more. I'm going to know what's up, T-Bunny.
Yeah,
What
she's
was
going
it?
to the bowl
The Man
every
Who Stared
5
at
minutes.
Goats? Have you seen the movie Men Who Stare at Goats?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So it's in our water, and the guy goes like, yes. Fly open a helicopter. I'm like, yes, of course you would. Brilliant.
Oh, that's good stuff. Oh man. So I still can't get over the fact that in Britain, they grow it for everybody, but they don't give it to their own people.
Yeah,
mean-
even as I said, like not for recreational use, but kids who have epilepsy, now that's evil in my books.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone has ever seen an epileptic fit,
Yeah.
it's horrible. It's horrible, and kids who had multiple fits daily, they go to 0 in months, and why deny them that? I don't know. I don't understand it.
Yeah. Yeah, my sister's epileptic, and what was weird with her, whenever she would vomit, she would go into a seizure. That's when it came on for her for whatever reason. And so when she was pregnant, she had morning sickness, and she wasn't allowed to take her medicine because it would affect the baby. So her first child, I stayed with her because her husband, he worked first shift and I pretty much worked second shift. So I stayed there with her to help her out in the mornings because she would get up and she would have morning sickness, and she's going to go into a seizure, and she can't be there falling over and hitting her head on the bathtub or something like that. So, yeah. Hey, take it easy, Anthony. I appreciate you showing up, man.
Yeah, later, Dark Gift.
Why do we suck, T-Bunny? What, man? I was thanking you and everything for helping me out.
Yeah.
Telling me how to drug my dog properly because you don't take drugs.
Drugs are bad, okay?
Okay.
What's wrong with him?
So yeah, I can definitely sympathize with somebody with epilepsy who I could definitely understand how they would benefit from marijuana.
Absolutely.
100%. And the same with, have you seen the videos of the people who have Parkinson's who
No, I've only read about it. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, they have the video of the person. It's, they're shaking, then they take the hit, and it's like instantly they stop fucking shaking. It is unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal. And they don't want to make that legal. I don't get it.
Yeah, there is another aspect from the legal point of view of the ban. So if you have laws that are not being observed, not only by the wider population, but also by the police themselves, the police have like an internal sort of rule that they don't persecute users anymore.
Right.
Although by law it's illegal. That really weakens the whole system, because then you have laws that are not observed by the law enforcers.
Right.
So
yeah.
It's a crack in the wall, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It
and
sure is.
It makes you wonder how many other internal, kind of rules there are in the police. Like, what else do they not, chase anymore?
Right.
Like petty crime, for instance. There's a major issue with reporting petty crimes because straight away they'll tell you, like, you know what, it's like we can't really do anything about it, and you feel helpless. You feel like you're not being helped at all. So
it's that silent approval.
Yes,
they see
absolutely.
it, don't say anything, and just go on. So it makes it okay. But
police,
I know what you're.
Openly like admitting we're not going to persecute you for using.
Yeah.
But it's illegal. So
right. That's like what you're talking about with the petty crime. In California, here in the States, they've made it under $1,000. They're not going to prosecute you for stealing. So the cops, they're standing there. I saw videos of these cops standing there while people are going into stores, taking stuff, and they're walking by the cops, walking out the door. Just, they're not going to do anything. So what's the point of arresting them? So yeah, it's that.
Absolutely. And then, but if you're the shop owner and you take things into your own hands, you will get persecuted for beating somebody.
That's right. Yeah. You attempt to stop them.
Absolutely. Yep. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Remember that guy in New York City got a murder charge for protecting his life?
Yeah.
But then they later dropped it, though. But still.
It's nuts. You have to even.
Well, is she dead or not?
What's that?
Well, the wife, is she dead or not?
The wife?
Did you say murdering his wife?
No. this bodega owner, like a store owner, happened to
I'm sorry,
him.
I misheard.
Like someone tried to like rob him, and then pulled out a weapon, and then he pulled out.
He stabbed him, didn't he? Didn't he stab him?
I don't know. I don't know if he shot him or stabbed him. Now
Was it
I thought
shot?
he shot
I don't
him.
know. Maybe I'm
I
getting
thought he
mixed up.
shot
with
him
stories.
dead. But the guy had a knife, I think, that attacked him, and he had a gun,
I see.
I
Okay.
believe. And then he got murder charges for that. He actually got his arm sliced too. Hey, Courtney.
Yeah. Welcome
but then
back.
later on, it made headlines, and then after it made headlines, they rescinded and they dropped the charges.
Yeah. That's nuts. You even have to go through that, though. That's
Yeah.
the part.
I'd be shitting bricks, you know what I mean? I'm looking forward to a murder
Mhm.
trial. Man.
Right?
Yeah.
Just for protecting yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
self-defense.
It's just like the states that don't have what is it, the castle law or whatever it is, where if somebody breaks into your home,
Oh yeah, your house
you're
is your
not
castle.
you're not allowed to use deadly force. So if somebody breaks into your house, you can't shoot them.
Well, we don't have firearms here, like
Yeah.
but there have been cases where, for instance, house got burgled, and the person who lived there, the guy, the man of the house, chased the burglars with, I think, a baseball bat, and they were running away, and he hit one, and I think he killed him. And yeah, the guy who got prosecuted but got dropped eventually, but obviously he went through hell first. But like you can't predict if it's going to be a fatal blow or not. You're in shock. You've just been burgled. You don't know if the people are going to kill your family or not. You've no idea. Like, you don't have a chat with them first and ask them, are you going to kill us, or are you just after our TV set?
Right. Yeah.
So,
well, that and the fact that still I pay for that damn TV set. I want that damn TV set. I worked hard for that TV set.
That's
you can't
fair.
just take my
That's
shit.
fair. But that's the thing. Like, if there are strangers in your house, the first thing you think about is protecting your family. You don't know what they're after.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
And if you're in stress, you're in shock, and you hit somebody, you don't know if it's going to kill them or not. You don't care either.
No, not at all. I wouldn't care at that point.
Exactly,
You made the
yeah,
choice
so-
to break into my place.
Absolutely.
You-
So
you-
I think, like self-defense
Mhm.
in your home or your property, like if somebody breaks in, they know the risks, and they should be aware
Exactly.
that they might,
Mhm.
get killed.
Should be like
Yeah.
Texas everywhere, where you just shoot them
Right.
dead if anybody gets on your property.
Right.
Well, it happens in America, doesn't it?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Some states it's legal. Some states it's not. It depends on it's state to state.
Gee.
And it's called, I believe it's called the castle law,
Mm.
where if somebody breaks
Trespasses.
into your home, like it's weird because some of them it's if your life is threatened. Some of it's if somebody just breaks into your home, and some of it doesn't matter if somebody breaks into your home. You can't do shit whether your life's threatened or not, because if you do something to them, then if you kill them, then you can be prosecuted for murder.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So you have to do your homework before you travel.
Yeah,
between states.
if you're in a state where you're not allowed, you just have to let them do whatever when they come in.
Make
Which
my day
I don't-
law.
I don't
Unbelievable.
understand it, but it is what it is, right?
Yep.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what state I'm in. Somebody breaks into my house, I'm doing whatever I can to protect myself, and I'll deal with the consequences later. One of the best things I heard. I was in martial arts for a minute. I got like the second belt, so I didn't do very good. I didn't stay in very long. But one of the things he taught me was it's better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll live by that.
I think in situations like that, we just don't think logically anyway. It's the lizard brain that fight or flight kind of reaction. and it's, you know, if it's fight, then you just fight, and yeah, you don't like stop for a second and think about it. You don't have that luxury.
No, it's instinct takes over at that point. There is no thought process.
I guess there was no gun. There is a correction.
Liquor came in, went behind the counter, and he stabbed a man to death. I thought he had stabbed him. I knew I was right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't know I was right. I was.
Thank you for clarifying that. I had no idea.
The weed makes me cloudy.
Yeah, me too. That's why I was like, I don't know, man. I could be wrong. I could be getting shit mixed up. I have no clue at this point. This is the Highstream, and I've been taking advantage, and I've been drinking on top of it. So we have that.
Stuck him in Rikers with a $3 million bond.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I do have another funny video clip if we want to watch that.
Sure.
I think we should. It's Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's me, Dave. Open up, man. I got the stuff.
One of my favorites.
Who is it?
It's me, Dave, man. Open up. I got the stuff.
Who?
It's Dave, man. Open up. I think the cops saw me come in here.
Who is it?
Dave, man. Will you open up? I got the stuff with me.
Who?
Dave, man. Open up.
Dave?
Yeah, Dave. Come on, man. Open up. I think the cops
Dave's
saw me.
not here.
No, man. I'm Dave, man. Hey, come on, man.
Who is it?
It's Dave, man. Will you open up? I got the stuff with
Who?
me. Dave, man. Open up.
Dave?
Yeah, Dave.
Dave's not here.
Oh, man. I am Dave, man. Will you open up the door, will you? I got the stuff with me. I think the cops saw me.
Who is it?
Go, man, open up the door. It's Dave.
Who?
Dave. D-A-V-E. Will you open up the goddamn
Dave?
door? Yeah, Dave.
Dave?
Right, man. Dave. Now, will you open up the door?
Dave's not here.
The fuck was that?
That was the animated movie, the Cheech and Chong animated movie, and it was that
It
old
got weird
Dave
at the
bit.
end.
Oh yeah, the vampire coming out of the thing and he got burned up by the sun.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
No, me either. That's why. Yeah, it was funny. That's one of my favorite bits they do, though. Yeah, I like me some
Yeah,
Cheech
we
and
watched
Chong.
the original movie from the 70s, was it?
Well, they've got quite a few. They've got Nice Dreams. They've got
I
Up in
think we watched the
Smoke.
first one. It was fun, as far as I remember.
Oh yeah, they're great. All of them. They've got the next movie. They've got the Corsican Brothers. They've got Still Smoking. That one is okay, but it's more of like a documentary almost. It follows them around Europe when they're doing their stand-up comedy stuff, their skit stuff that they did. And then there's more. I don't even know. They've got some great
I never
movies.
knew they have any animated stuff.
Yeah, they had that animated movie, which is where I got the song and the stuff from for the intro that
Oh,
I put
right.
together.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's going on my list.
So, yeah, Cheech and Chong, it's good stuff. Good stuff.
Yes, sir.
And was it Tommy Chong was on Sesame Street?
Come on, was he?
Like, yeah. Yeah. And Cheech Marin, I mean, he was in mainstream stuff. He was what was that show he was with Don Johnson? What was that show? It was like
it
a
Law and
detective
Order?
show. No.
No.
It was like a detective show or something.
Miami
My mom and
Vice?
dad liked it. Nope. You're thinking of that was the one with the original one that Don Johnson was in back in the 80s.
I remember that one. Yeah.
This was 90s. Oh, what the hell
Chubb.
was the name of that? Yeah, that was Oh, what the hell was the name of that show? I gotta look it up now. Cheech Marin. Oh, let's see. Nash Bridges. That was the name of it. Nash
Oh yeah,
Bridges.
of course, yeah.
Yeah, it was that detective show or whatever they were in.
I never watched that show.
No.
Yeah.
I never
was
even
my
heard of
advice
it.
as a kid, but I have heard of it, but I never watched it.
I never watched it. My parents enjoyed it real well. So I guess it was an old person show. And I'm old, so if that tells you anything. So, but yeah. And then what was it? Cheech was in that Born in East LA movie. That was like late 80s, early 90s, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Born in the East LA. I was born in the East LA. Yeah, that's the one.
I remember that one.
Good stuff. Well, I think we're starting to come to a close. We're almost 2 hours in.
Oh, it's flown.
Yes. And if you have not, please do back Merry Boys.
Oh, we should play the trailer before we go.
Oh, yeah, we should. Yeah. For
That's a good one,
Rizzle.
too.
All right, let me.
Thank you.
Oh, God, hold on. I got to start it over. Can you hear it?
We can hear it.
You can or cannot?
We can.
Okay.
Never far from a bloodstained paddle. Heading to the bar with my brothers holding hip to metal. I smell sinners and I swear I'm running out of cheeks. Father, forgive me, but my tolerance is getting weak. Should I flatten them out or should I take a shot? Bottoms up before I pile up some body parts. The devil's in the bottle, so I guzzle from a glass. With every sip, I feel like taking out the city's trash. A fitting job for a quad of rowdy dumpster babies. We cheat to death, it's only fair that we replenish Hades. Or we could pray that repent and let God sort them. I'd rather make them confess and go to war on them. Stop it! Stop it! Verse 2, the perfect setup for the proper sequel. It's proper PC comics, Merry Boys, there is no equal. Despite our mother's worst intentions, yeah, we walk the valley and cast a shadow with death, the wickedness surrounding. Just want to go to the tavern and pound a couple lagers, but now my boots are painted red with sin.
That's good stuff. Who did the music?
6 a.m. comics.
Oh yeah,
6
Yeah, it was amazing. He just did it, and we were totally blown away with this track because it's great.
Yeah.
And he was like, "No, you have it, you can use it." So we're like, "No, man, we're paying you for that." But yeah, it was great. It was really humbling. Like, somebody liked the comics so much that they just made a track because it inspired them. Awesome stuff.
That's really cool. It reminded me of like an early DRI. I don't know if anybody's familiar with DRI or not.
Vaguely.
Dirty Rotten Imbeciles. Not exact by any means, but it's a similar type of a punk mixed with a rap type scenario. Yeah, it's really cool. And I do apologize, Telepathic Bunny. I didn't notice you throwing it in there 3 times. Nash Bridges, Nash Bridges, Nash Bridges.
Oh yeah, I can see it now. Sorry.
It's all over the place there, man. My apologies. You had it, and I did not. I had to look it up. I guess I wanted to be the one. I don't know. But anyway, Merry Boys, back it. I'm assuming the link for Indiegogo is in the description. Justin, is it not?
Yep.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay. So yes, please go there, check it out. Looks really cool.
Great.
If you want to be like good stuff, you go back it because I backed it. So there we go.
Thank you.
But I think we're going to go ahead and get out of here, and we'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Not sure who we're going to have on, but nonetheless, we're going to have a good time. That's all I know. Want to take us out, Justin?
Yep.
Thank you, chat. We love you
Thank you
guys.
so
Thank you,
much.
Mrs. Chubbs, for
Anytime.
coming on.
Thanks for
It was
coming.
awesome.
It's been a pleasure.
It was a great time tonight. And definitely anytime you want to come back, we'll have you on again
Thank
for
you.
sure.
I might.
Back Mary Boys.
Back Mary Boys.
All right, we're out.
But I said, oh, I packed this bowl for two. And I am gonna want to smoke it with you. But I said, oh, I packed this bowl for two. And I am gonna want to smoke it with you. Yes, you know it is time for us to sit down and unwind. I know the feeling.
There's no way she rolled that with those nails.
Stay with me tonight. Gonna kick back, relax, make sure the gunja's packed, and we'll feel alright.